welcome back. Two streams in a row to make up for missing Tuesday. It's gonna be so this one's gonna have to be a chill stream. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling the eeps. Eeps have been felt. Okay, boom, boom. Purple. I'm on a different layer now. Oh, I forgot I need to make it smaller. It's been a while since I arted. It was 2.1, I believe. I want to draw over this. Since I am going to draw the eyes underneath the glasses, I figured it would help to have the glasses on another layer to read them in without having to worry too much about redrawing them over and all that nonsense. So, for example, we have the glasses. Here, let's pooch. Draw over it till it's kind of pretty much dark enough on its own. Now that we got this up, what we can do is we turn the other one, turn those off. Makes them a little bit thicker, but that's, you know, whatever. We can probably fix that in post if we need to. Now we're going to draw the eyes in. So I've got to switch the right layer so you can draw underneath. Up. Now it wants me to refresh all this stuff. I gotta. No. Up. I gotta go right back to the right account because it switched by account. And we got the music on. Hey, Mr. Laughing Moon, how you doing? Being a proud owner of those freshly won points, I'm sure you got feeling great about it. I put up the wrong picture. I need to find the other picture. How's the computer going? Did you get everything fixed up that you needed to? This is the picture I wanted. I won't be able to get up close. So I'll have to kind of try to remember what the makeup was like. This was like almost like a wine or purple. Almost like that with her. No. Let's see, the purple is very dark, but like almost like a wine dark. I don't know. We're going to draw the eyes a bit different than what mine are. It's even darker for the top part of it. My eyes are smaller. But since we're drawing this, let's see what that looks like. And then it's white for the little spark here. Let's go back to black. I got like a little kind of like these account. Oh gosh, I don't like how that looks at all. Maybe because I made the eyes too wide. Don't really take up the whole space of the glasses. Oh no. It might help if I just go. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, kind of terms that you won't get it. Well, you know, sometimes that's a chance to do more traditional drawing. We can always look at it like that. At least that's what I try to do. Sometimes look at things how, you know, if I can't change them, you know, look at them how they are. Maybe as an opportunity, I don't, you know. Honestly, I don't always like to think of things in positives. It's okay to be, I think sometimes, you know, you just want to rage and be angry. Sometimes that's healthier than just bottling up any unwanted emotions. Ooh. Undella Town. Well, then, do you have anything you plan to do in the meantime? I know you said you had, like, a bit of writer's block. But you got any plans more for your stories? Since, you know, I'm a fan of your stories, so I'm always ready to read more of that if you got some. Also, Mr. Lefferman, since we're doing art today, feel free to redeem any of the art-related redeems if you so desire with all those extra points. I might not be able to get to it right away, since I'll probably gonna try to finish this. Since you can still run your phone, that's good. You can always request doodles or even a commission, a commission would be more like this. You know? This is kind of what more of a commission would be like. It would be a full-on drawing, where a doodle would be much simpler, that's why it's so much cheaper. Well, feel free to redeem any one of those if you want. If you like. At any point. Yeah, sometimes to get stuff like that gets away from you, you know, you're doing one thing, but you know, it's not always a bad thing to take a break from something. Sometimes it helps you come back stronger. Especially when you focus on something else that you've been enjoying. We got, well, you can change, you know, you have the usual, but I also do have commission, which is just like something more like this. This isn't a commission, but this is the kind of quality you can expect from a commission. Something more serious, maybe done on stream, maybe not done on stream. Depends on how you want it. You like flowers? Sheesh. Oh. You didn't know how much it was? Well, because it's like a full-on thing, I want to make it like, its value is kind of like at $15. Got a lot of points still, you're still number one. What kind of flowers do you want? Obviously, I'm working on this right now, but as time permits it. I'll work on those. This was the base purple, I think, for the eyes. Something like that ain't too bad. I mean, now you get a better idea of where to fill in the around the right. And that's how you con a Mr. Laffy Moon out of 1.5k. I'm just kidding. Blue roses and moonflowers. Using flower range means longing romance. Or it could mean murder. Hey, nothing wrong with longing for some romance. I have definitely been on that boat a few times around. Let's say, well, that one eye doesn't look that great. They both mean a mystery in their own right. True, true, true. I like the one eye on the left. Not so much the one on the right. Oof. Didn't turn out too good. Oh. Tracing all the way into the background for now. Maybe a little bit better. Still not the greatest, but you know, a little bit better. And we're gonna go on this deeper level here. Let's redraw in some of that brown behind it all. You know, to give it some more of that flesh color beneath, so it's not just... You can see the transparent background, so we don't want that. I want to get rid of that transparent background color. I'm gonna color in underneath the eye. Hey, Alex, how's Nia? So Alex, after you left, I did a few tests with the roulette, and it seems to be, you know, functioning as that's wrong layer again. The roulette seems to be working. I actually won like 20. I actually won like 2,000 points while you were gone. So I guess it just likes me better. Just likes me a little bit better. Don't know what to tell Nya. I won like 5 times in a row, by the way. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I won 5 times in a row. Oh my gosh, why does the eye guy look so awful? Riches definitely preying on your downfall. I thought it was supposed to be black. I thought I had it on black. Interesting. Let's just color all this in again. So it's not just translucent background color. I pray for your success, Alex. You've slotted enough. You've slotted and rouletted enough that I feel like you deserve it. At this point, you definitely do deserve it. Oh, what the heck? Roulette. That looks a bit better. That looks a bit better. Oh, slots are a lot less in your favor. I never won slots. I've never won slots in my life in this one. It's more of a the win rate on, so it's a 45% win rate on the roulette. The slots is a 20% win rate. So I'd say you have much better luck with not doing the slots. Well, I don't know if it's a 20% win rate. It's set to be a 80% rigged, which I assume is like a 20% win rate. Like, it looks isn't there a tool for like symmetry? I don't want to do that right now. I want to flip it. Can I flip it? Is there a way to like flip it? Well, that doesn't change the background one. Gotta do what you gotta do, Alex. That doesn't... Like, I don't think it's bad, per se. I just think they don't match. I don't know. For now, let's just keep it. We can come back to it later. No point in just overly obsessing it. I wanted white. Why isn't it white? Why is it always... when I try to get white, it's black, and when I get black... It doesn't look that awful, right? What do you think, Mr. Laughter Moon? What am I missing here that... It's kind of like a height thing, isn't it? They're not the right height. Is that it? The more I look at it, the worse it looks. I wonder if I just color in this space, just to see, does that look better? Kind of looks better. Instead of having it ringlets like it does in the inspiration for it. Just fill it in. That looks better than with the holes in it. Because in the other one, it has like a lot of loose strands. Loose strands in the inspirational picture for it. But here again, this is where I'm going to go. Here underneath, go back to white and just color in underneath where this stuff is, so it's not just loose. It's not just transparent underneath that. There we go. Rather be in saw or in wrong turn. I don't know what that means. So Laughing Moon, you have confused me. Welcome to Paldea. Is this one? The song is called Welcome to Paldea. Let's turn on this layer, see how that looks. Because it's supposed to cover up the eye a little bit, like, so you see the makeup going through. Yeah, that's not bad. Well, like, let's do this. There's a bit of like here, make it low opacity. There's a bit like of eyeshadow. Oh, wrong layer again, I bet. Yep, wrong layer all the time. Bit of eyeshadow up here. It doesn't look too bad from far away, but up close it's a little... Well, I know Saw like Jigsaw, I just didn't know the rest of them. When you said Saw, the first thing that came to mind was Jigsaw the puppet killer. But I was just like, what's in Wrong Turn? These are probably the best I'm gonna get with the eyes for now, so I'm gonna just handle that. This should go back up to 91. Oh, was I on black? For a second, I thought I was still on brown. The brown's a bit darker, so I wonder if I keep going over it. Yeah, keep going over it is to kind of get the color I want. I'll color it once, and I'll color over it again. Meow. We'll probably just put some shade in here or there. Some shading for the parts that go under the neck, I suppose. So I don't watch much horror movies, but I do know someone who really likes Saw. Another VTuber I know. They've been here before. You remember? You've seen Flop before, right? You've talked to Flop, or at least been here when Flop has been here. Flop Cat. They're a lovely being, a good shit. Yeah, this is more the color I'm looking for. Now I just gotta go over everything I just did with a fine-tooth comb. I can't wait for my new drawing tablet to come in. Gotta hold this down. I'm not interested in getting timed out, but if I put the pen back up, it's gonna make it so that we're gonna do another layer of brown. So I had to hold the pen down while I did that. So that was kind of interesting experience. Don't want to overlayer it. What an interesting name. Heart-shaped intermarriage. What kind of... I'm like, what the heck? What kind of name is that? That you're coming in here and offering viewers to me. Viewers, I got the best viewers in the... I got the best viewers right now with Mr. Laughing Moon, Dan, and Alex when they come in. I don't need better viewers. I don't need your viewers. I got good ones already. So I'd say, hey, Mr. Laughing Moon, are you still here? Are you alive, Mr. Laughing Moon? Because I'd say about your redeem, you should message me on Discord. Because it is going to be like a proper, like, you know, almost like your... It's like, supposed to be like a thing worth $15. Because each... I set it up so that when I get tipped, each, like, dollar of a tip is like 100. Whatchamacallit, smackaroonies. 100 purrs. So it is kind of like you just spend $15, which I made it based on like a certain amount of time watched. Is like it too. So I think 1500 is almost like 8 hours of watch time, and you've watched me for a good amount of time, if I remember correctly. I think you've checked that out before. So it's the idea of like, oh, if you, like payment for like, hey, either you watch me a lot, and that's a value, and you get value out of that for being a continued viewer, or you can just like, if people wanted to, just drop $15 as a tip to get a commission from me, since I am a Pokemon tuber and a PokeTuber, as well as artist streamer. Artist VTuber. So I wanted to... I have that stuff for like Pokemon Nuzlocke. I have it set for Pokemon Showdown redeems. I have it disabled right now because I haven't been doing much Pokemon Showdown except for last night. So if you want to DM me on Discord to talk about what you kind of want, more details, get some stuff ironed out. I'm actually gonna go into Stream Elements really quickly. And I might just re-enable, since I'm planning on playing a bit more Pokemon Showdown. I'm gonna undisable the Pokemon Showdown stuff for now. Uh-oh, Mr. Leffymon, you still here? I don't know. You probably got caught up in something or something happened. I don't know if something might have happened. I hope everything's alright, Mr. Leffymon. I might just be talking to myself. Hard to know sometimes. No, I want to zoom, not draw. I want to finish this braid design and the hair, get the hair done. Don't have to worry as much about it in the future. Have it done, that would be nice. This is nice, relaxing music for drawing. I'd say it was a nice choice to pick these remixes from Glitch X City. They're great. I've seen a bit of them before on YouTube. I've seen people talk about the remixes. I haven't. This is my first. Well, I've listened to them when I picked them out, like as one of the strings. Obviously, I listened to a bunch of music. I have Pokemon Lo-Fi, Pokemon Chill, stuff like that. But I listened to them then. But it's my first time listening to them at length, and they're pretty good. I should probably put down a like for now. Get it all done. Oh yeah, I found out how to set up stream alerts too, so I'll probably be doing that in the future. Okay, this is the hair is this part. That's the inner part of the jacket. I was kind of like getting a little confused by that, but this is the hair part. This little splits of hair outside the bow area right here. I think the bow area should be a little bit darker because it's not necessarily hair. It just gets colored the same color as the hair, and I'm probably going to go back to the black to re-outline the bow part. So it's a bit more separated from the hair. Probably try to color in some of these cracks of hair, but it's just so much right because it's braided here intricately. So let's just get some brown down just to make it look a little bit less like it's just white in the hair. There we go. That's not looking too bad. Oh, hey, Mr. Leffymoon. I was wondering. I was talking to you. I'm like, Mr. Leffymoon, you still there? Because I was saying you should DM me on Discord for some more of the stuff about the commissions. And so I'll be doing it like a full big thing. Since it's not a doodle, I'm probably not. I might start it on this stream. I don't know. Depends on how long this stuff takes. But it's gonna be more like a big focus kind of thing, like where I spend maybe a few streams on it. You know, since it's gonna be like, I wanted to make a. Since I consider myself both a PokeTuber and an art streamer, that it's kind of like a focus. So you just kind of DM me. We'll go back and forth. Again, it's like a $15 redeem and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, it's like a $15 art piece, like, so it's kind of be like, I'm gonna have to like zone in what that means in the future as I do more and more of that, because, you know, obviously $15 is, it's like paying me, you know, because I set up the prices to like be worth like, so the $15 one is either you pay, like, because, you know, I don't know if you're here for this, but I mentioned that I made it like each dollar I get tipped on through stream elements is like gives the person 100 points, right? So the idea is someone could, if they wanted me to draw for them, could tip me $15, like that's 1.5k, or they could watch for like 8 hours, and you've watched for a long time, which is why you've got that plus the slots. But even before the slots, you kind of had that. But the idea is, you know, it's like either they watch me for a long time, and that is supportive for me. To get a lot of watch hours in supports me pretty well. So I wanted to say, hey, if you watch me a lot, you can kind of get the perks of this. Or if you just wanted to, yeah, well, yeah. But I was saying you already had points before that. You got 1,000. I think I capped it at 1,000 points, and you just used 1.5k. So you just used not even all the points you won yesterday, and you still have a lot of points left over. Okay, now I'm gonna go back into the skin color. I'm actually gonna just darken it a bit to like something like this, because what you see here is actually like colored like shaded tights. So it's gonna be like the same color as the skin tone, but just darker, like as if one's wearing like tights. Doing everything but the jacket. Yeah, so you can just DM me personally. We'll talk about it, discuss it. Because obviously, again, it's like I'm gonna have to kind of see what $15 is worth, you know, and all that stuff. Because obviously, it's not gonna be like super. Like for example, I paid $30, not for like one of my first PNG that I used. I stopped using it because the artist wasn't available to do more stuff with it, and I wanted to like do a Christmas outfit and a Halloween outfit and stuff, so I made my own model. But what I paid for it, oh shoot, got cut off. Let's try not to discolor it too much by going in here. But here, let me show you. It's gonna put a blue background in, but I paid $35 for this. It has like all the way up to like underneath the knees, and I really like it. Alex was there for that, but I wanted to ask them about Halloween costumes and stuff, but they just weren't available at the time, and I'm like, oh, that's fine. So I just kind of did it for myself. But I still really like it, and I'm probably gonna use it again today. I just find it doesn't match my current like theming and stuff, you know. I think it's really good though. Well, let me get off of this so it doesn't have that white stuff there anymore. Oh, so what happened was I asked them to give it to me transparent, but I don't know, it didn't end up transparent, and so I just had to color the background. You see like how the background's like a bluish purple? That's the same thing with my drawing right now. Because you see it right now, I'm drawing right now on my phone, it's transparent, but I didn't know how to make it transparent originally. So I literally just kind of just colored the background purple to green screen it out. So pretty much what I did was I just turned the background purple, but it didn't get rid of everything. But I almost consider that like a ghostly aura. So for example, let me just change the thing here, the color shading. I'm gonna color pick it. So I did this, but so like I almost, and it was always like a bit smaller. But so I almost consider it like, oh, since I'm a ghost cat femboy, this is almost like, you know, this is almost like a white aura and stuff like that. And stuff like that. That's how I always had it. Now back to this, and I'm gonna have to re-color pick the background to get this purple out. And you know, but like as you saw before, you looked here. If I do 9, I literally have a purple background. I actually made it transparent in another one, but I haven't switched to it yet because I already have all my stuff is pretty much the same with that purple background. And what I'm probably gonna do here is just make this bigger by a good amount and go over it again. I don't want to go through the trouble of that to give it color. And I want to just find out where the knees are. Okay. So the knees right here. Let's go back to 2.1. Go back to the black. And then I'm going to go back to that color I was just using. Just kind of go over it. Because it is under the stocking. And there you go. Like that. This one though is just the skin color. So that's the darker color. So this one is literally just the skin color. It's just like wrapped. It's almost like ribbons wrapping around the ankle. So I just need to color this in with just the skin color. That's how I gotta finish off this leg. I'm making good progress. It's only been 42 minutes. I'm actually pretty proud of what we've done so far. I'm gonna have to consider how I'm gonna do shading though as I get closer to the finishing all these colors. I want to make sure the shading looks nice. Let's redo that just so I can make sure I get all of it with the one layer. Oh, yeah, it's hard. I made a bunch of so I try to work on mostly one thing at a time. Oh, yeah, did you lose your drawings or are they saved? I mean, obviously you can't work on them right now, but you said you saved most of your art, right? These I could probably make it a little bit bigger. Just reset it to make it put it 3.7. That's always a nice size to work with for this kind of stuff. Those ones were not saved. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's awful. Torturous at that point. Get so far into something, then just lose it. My heart goes out to you, Miss Laffy Moon. I'm pouring you out. I don't drink, but I'll pour you out a glass of wine tonight. Ugh. That's just, as for someone who's started drawing like this in a while, which just the thought of losing all my progress. Ugh. That's just awful. Yeah, that's a lot of hard work. I think you finished mine, correct? At least it looks finished. It looks very well done. It looks very nice. Thank you again for drawing that. And I made fan art of yours, but eventually I'd like to draw yours in more my style, which is just kind of like my style. It's a little bit more like, not chibi per se, but it's not, the realistics are a bit more, you know, cartoonish. As you can see what I have for myself here, and then this. Oh, you saved it. I gotcha. But you also, I thought you finished it. Because it looks pretty well done. I actually saved it on my phone. Put it in my cloud. So I have it saved too. If you ever needed it, I could always send you the file too if you ever needed it. That's looking pretty nice. The shoes have a lot of like white shine on it. I have so many copies of yours because I did different sizes. Oh, I guess that circle's covering it. I'm like, why doesn't it seem to be drawing any there? Oh, yeah, I called him about the job, but he never replied. I don't know what happened. I told him he was hired, and he just never replied. I'm actually a little disappointed. I was hoping he'd be able to help me with getting rid of all these scammers putting their free viewer stuff, like we just got a moment ago. But he never showed up to his first day on job. His first day was actually that stream we did with where you beat me over and over and over and over and over again. Just never showed up. I don't know, does that look like shine, or does that just look like white dots all over the shoes? What I might do is go back to 2.1, go back to the purple. Yeah, I'll just go over that like that. I'm just gonna do the same colors, but like very opaque over the white. You might be able to. I know the drawing tab that I just got can be connected to my phone. Well, the one that I ordered, I don't have it yet. And let's go back to the skin color because it's actually ripped here. I forgot to let's turn back the opacity to what it's supposed to be at 91. And this should give it kind of like that ripped nylon effect. Yeah, like that. That looks fine. I got my phone like 8 years ago and it survived so long, but I feel like it might blow up any time. Ooh, yeah. Phones can last a while, but they don't always last that long. Let's go with color of the skin here. Let's make it a little bit darker to shade underneath the knees. Like that. Add a bit of shade underneath the thighs. The neck. Stuff like that. I have a phone. Is the answer, Mr. Laughingman? I happen to have a phone. That's pretty much it. I don't have a drawing tablet. I'm just like, hey, one day I'm like, yeah, I want to kind of draw. The answer is really just, I have a phone. I mean, I think that makes sense, right? Yeah, that looks fine. For a belly button, I'm sure that looks fine. And that looks good for the nails. Still don't like the eyes that much, but I don't know how much I'm able to do about that. At least a year. Ugh. I hope you can find something sooner than that. That's honestly just painful beyond pain. And then it's kind of like a similar green that we got here, but Kind of like this, but a bit more pastel for the ribbon. Up here. I wonder what it's going to be like drawing on an actual tablet. It's going to be a bit weird because I got a screenless tablet to draw with. So I wanted to get a cheap one, so I got one without a screen. So it's going to be a bit weird because I'm looking at my phone. I can see what I'm doing while looking down. With this one, I want to look up at the computer screen while I do it. I got so confused by the message that popped up from my time. I'm like, what? Huh? Let's go with this one, but we're gonna kind of darken it up here for these ribbons, because it's kind of like a very deep, nice purple for these ones up here. Might even be darker than this. Ooh, Stow Inside? Where's that? I know that's a Pokemon gym. I'm like, well, which one is that? I'm pretty sure it's in Galar. I think. Is this where you fight the first gym leader in Galar? Maybe. Oh. I think this might be the color of the pants. It's like a purple color. And it will definitely probably benefit me to make it a bit bigger for that. Maybe even a bit bigger. Maybe not 8.2, maybe like 6. Yeah, that looks nice. Not too hard to control. That looks good. The color. It's a bit washed out on the actual image, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to replicate that as well as easy. It won't be as easy to replicate. And then it's just like going back to a lighter pastel version for the kind of like meant to go back to my 2.1, I guess would be good. For this ruffled, like, kind of like when you rip a jean off for the shirts and it's kind of like patterned at the bottom. This is kind of what I'm going for here. We'll go back to the other color to kind of fill in the edges and stuff like that. Ooh, what's this one? Max Raid Battle? That's what these sound like? It's not the exact same color. But you know, we make do. We make do, we survive, we adapt. Maybe. I don't know. The jacket's complicated. That's the one thing I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of doing the jacket. Ooh, scared of that thing. Honestly. Like, I'm just nervous. That's why I haven't done a dart string in a while. I've just been feeling a little nervous about finishing it. That's why I've been just... And also the Nuzlocke has been fun. I've been enjoying the Nuzlocke, and it's good to be able to focus on the Nuzlocke when I'm doing it. But I might be able to finish it. I might be able to finish this today. Only time will tell. We're an hour in, we got at least another hour. Well, or unless I get very eepy, which I could. It's been a long day. Let's go back to that one brown that we used for this. I don't know what that did. Let's just get this brown. I might never beat it, yeah. But I hope I beat it. Now let's make this one even a little bit just darker. This is also kind of like... This is also kind of like tights. Like the same thing as tights, but on the body. Which I thought was a very interesting concept. It's like a black met shirt. Like I wanted to just do the skin color a bit darker, as if there's a dark mesh over it. Well, to do that, I'd have to lose. And I don't want to lose. Because Houndman in the current run is, dearly departed. How could you try to enact Houndman's unwanted will? He doesn't want me to lose. Houndman sacrificed everything to get us ahead in life. He don't want to see us die just to see his descendant win. Houndman didn't die because of a crit. There was nothing in me about it. He got poisoned and crit in the same turn and barely survived with 1 HP just to die with a crit. I forgot to turn off my... forgot to put on Do Not Disturb mode. I guess I just haven't been getting that much notifications, because I don't think I've gotten any real notifications, even though I didn't turn it off till just now. Houndman didn't. He got crit. What can I do? What can I do about a crit? A crit poison? What am I supposed to do? No? There's only so much I have control over. You've been crit, you've been poisoned. There's only so much you can do. Whew. I blame you. You weren't there when Houndman died. You weren't even a witness. You came back and he was dead. Maybe things would have been different if you were there to help protect Houndman's life. Why'd you leave in his time of need? Houndman needed you and wanted you to be there for him. And when he needed you most, you were vanished. You passed out as he died. He cried out your name. He cried out your name and you weren't there for him. How does that make you feel, Miss Laffy Moon? Now that you're the bad guy. I can turn this around on you. I was there for Hamlin's last words and you weren't. Cried out for his name bearer in agony. You had not slept for 4 days, for 2 days? I don't know what that means. Also, if you're not you should try, if you can, try to get some sleep. I know it's like to not be able to sleep. I have a bit of, I wouldn't say insomnia because I'm not diagnosed with insomnia, but I do have plenty of trouble sleeping. Which is why last night I went to bed at 10 a.m. Even though I kind of had the time to go to sleep. Other than that, I just couldn't find myself falling asleep. Oh, you slept for you awake for and then you slept for 2 days straight? That's not good for ya. Some would say that's very bad for ya. You mean you didn't sleep for 4 days? Oh, wait. You didn't sleep for 4 days and then you slept for 2 days, right? I think that's what you're saying. I slept about 6 hours, 8, and then the next day, 8 hours. My brain is not comprehending. Because you said 96 hours, so that's 96, 24, 48. So that's 4 days. You're awake for 48 hours. And you didn't sleep for 2 days straight? Oh, what happened? It disconnected. Reconnect, you foul beast. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass to set up again. So I'm gonna have to uncrop it. Then I'm gonna have to recrop it. What's going on? Why did wait. That's probably close as we're gonna get to what it was before. There we go. You slept for 4 days straight. Then you slept for 6 hours the next day and then waited the second day. You keep changing your story. You were awake and then you were asleep, then you were awake and then you were asleep. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Oh, the Slumming Wall is from 8th Gen. I know that. Mr. Laffy Moon, I'm so confused. You say you're gonna make it easier for me, then you make it more confusing. Okay. Whatever you say, Mr. Laffy Moon. I'm just gonna nod, smile and nod, smile and nod. I haven't stayed awake for 4 days straight. Ever. Yeah, if you want to give me money, it's greatly appreciated. You got the reference. You win nothing. But you got the reference, so you're a winner of nothing. But a wiener nonetheless. Hydrate, don't dehydrate. That reminds me, I should be drinking some of my water. I have it next to me, but I haven't drinking it. I think since I started, I've been so focused. Have you been hydrating, Mr. Laffy Moon? If not, put some water in your mouth. Do what's good for you and drink. Drink, don't sink. Hydrate, don't hydrate. Yeah. I've been totally drinking. Maybe. That's the vibes I get from that. Yes, I've been totally maybe. Yes, totally. Maybe. I can't wait to have this done. Can't wait to be done with this, get it out of the way. Enjoying drawing it, but it's also stressful, so I haven't had the most time in the world to draw everything I wanted. At least the music's chill, and the chatting is chill. Have some very chill vibes here. It's not perfect, but I'm pretty proud of what it's been coming out to so far. Could be better, this drawing, but I'm, still learning as an artist, and I am drawing on my cellular device after all. So, gotta cut myself some slack, right, Mr. Laffy Moon? As you said before, you can't draw on your phone because it's very hard. You declare a chess war? That's part of a great thing. So isn't it you declare a thumb war? 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Isn't that what it is? At least that's what I'm thinking of. It's like trying to draw with a mouse on Windows. I've done that too. I've also drawn with a, let me see. Let me go into my pictures. Let me do this for 1 second. 1 second. Here I gotta go. Add source, desktop capture, smart selection. I do this, but here, let me show you it in full effect. Boom. Here we go. Chroma color picker it. Color picker. There you go. I'm gonna do this. Color picker this. Gotta make this the right size, of course. Ball's doing this. And I think I had, there we go. It was something like that. And then let's, yeah. I don't know if you see, like, if you can, here, this might be easier if I line this up first. So you see like this, I had the hair and wings, right? These I had both these on the same time. That's how I made my Halloween costume. I don't know if, so I have this in like one screen, so whenever I change it, it changes. But I added to this one with the horns, the wings around my paws, and this is a hair section. It's like I added like dyed hair at the bottom. What do you think? It doesn't look too bad, right? I did this in Microsoft Paint with a mouse. That's how I drew this. And I thought, you know, that's what I did for Halloween. I'm just gonna sew on some fake wings. And then the hair in sections. They're supposed to be on at the same time, but I'm too lazy to do that. And that's what I did. Yeah, I thought it looked really good. I really liked it. I was really proud of it. I do want to finish the fan art I did for you. Technically, I considered it finished until I realized the gloves were the wrong color. And I felt bad about it. I felt upset by it. I'm like, oh, he had black gloves and I gave him white hands. Oh. I'm actually pretty good, I think, with drawing with a mouse and keyboard. A mouse. I'm actually pretty decent at that kind of stuff, to be honest. It's hard to do, but I don't know. I was actually, before I decided to draw on my phone, I was literally just going to start doing art streams with just Microsoft Paint and my mouse. That was my original plan. And I was just going to do that. So I was actually really proud of how it came out. But I decided to try out a drawing app, and I really fell in love with it. The reason why I was going to do it with mouse and keyboard was I didn't have a capture card. So drawing, I couldn't, like, you know, capture anything. Like, I wouldn't be able to stream and show it off without, like, using it on my computer originally. But then I got a capture card for my Switch, and I'm like, oh, I can use it for my phone too. And I'm like, oh, I can just start drawing on my phone. That'll probably be easier. Now I need to darken it up just a bit. Because it's going to be yellow on the inside of the jacket. So it's going to be yellow on the... I can probably make it bigger. So it's supposed to be like the same yellow kind of thing, except it's like shaded in because it's inside. Yeah, that doesn't look bad for that premise. Looks like a side shaded color. No problem. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Thank ya for stopping by nonetheless. If you do need to go at any point, feel free to do so. I'm always happy to have you here, but you know, sleep is important. At least that's what I've been told. I've been told that sleep is important. So, you know, I trust that it might be important. I trust that it may potentially be important to sleep because I've been told that by other people. And that's the inside of the jacket. Now it's a similar color to the shoes, to be honest. It's the same color as the shoes, but I don't know if I like the color of the shoes for the jacket. But hey, yippee-ki fucking yay, is what they say. Got 40 minutes left to finish this. We'll see how this all goes. Here we fucking go again. I wonder how clear it is that I have abandonment issues. That was a joke. I mean, I might. Who knows? I don't know. I hope I don't have abandonment issues. I thought it'd be just funny to say that out of nowhere. I hope it was funny, and I'm not just being stupid. You know, this is very nice music to fall asleep to, I bet. I hope it is. Very soothing and calming. At least, I think it is. Who the fuck knows? I don't. I've never been calm or soothed in my entire fucking life. The fuck knows what that means? The wings are gonna be the hardest fucking shit in the world. Someone comes in for the first time and just hears me go fucking shit. I forgot to change my model back. I've been using the old model. No one told me that. I've been using the old model because I showed it off. Shit. Oh well. I mean, it's not an old model, it's an alternate model. It just doesn't have as much ready available customization as I wanted it to have. Still a very good model. I really like it. I'd use it more if I could easily customize it. But, I mean, I'd use it more if I didn't change my style of everything so much. It's all very hand-drawn, my overlay and everything. So it feels like it clashes more than it did in the past, which is a shame. But I'm also proud of the PNG I made for myself. I'm really proud of it. So, you know, either or works for me. I'm being completely honest with myself. I do still have all the other overlays. I just bought pre-made ones, so they're someone that anybody could use. They bought it off Etsy, so I kind of said, hey, I want to do this one because it's all my own. No one else will have it, because I couldn't afford to commission someone. Do it at the time, because you know, all this stuff takes money, and that's something I don't have. I have time and determination to do it all myself if I need to, but I don't have the money to do it. Have someone else do it for me. But yeah, Mr. Lefty Moon, if you're still here, don't forget to DM me, or if you want, I could DM you about it for your commission. I want to make sure you get what you paid for. Nope, just a bit. I don't know if this is too dark for shading. Maybe, maybe not, who knows. Looks fine, I think, from a distance. Looks fine, I suppose, I'm sure. Still not sure how I feel about the eyes, but you know, they don't look awful. Now I'm gonna do something a little crazy. I'm just gonna, let's see, just gonna make, I wanted to see what that looked like before I went ahead and just did it. I'm just gonna do this over the whole of the wings and stuff. On another layer and all that. I should turn down the opacity just a little bit. And then I'm just gonna go right over it. I should just make it a little darker to match the opacity lowered. And I'm just gonna go on this around it, because I'll be able to kind of erase it on the other side. Because it is a different layer, right? Yeah, I may want to make sure I'm drawing it on the right layer. So I'm gonna go reset for now because I'll be done with that for a little while. Let's get the eraser ready so I can kind of just erase the stuff over the other parts of it. Get that stuff. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'll do. I'll erase the stuff over the stuff that's already colored in. It matches a bit better. It's already darker. Go around here, get rid of all this extra stuff. Like that. And I'm sure turning on the black background will help get rid of this extra stuff too. See it better. I have to go into smaller eraser size to get the other stuff better. Like nooks and crannies, they say. Yeah, this works out pretty well. I think I say. I'm just making myself laugh over stupid shit and starting like a bomo. Like a little goofy guy. I'm just a little goofy guy. You wouldn't hit a little goofy guy, would you? Next time I play Pokemon Showdown 4 points, you wouldn't hit a little goofy guy, would you, Mr. Laughing Moon? I'm just a little goofy guy. You wouldn't hit me, would you? He beats the evolution shit out of me to get his points. He's like, I want my point. I'll beat the shit out of any little silly little guys for my points. Mr. Laughing Moon knows his priorities. Knows he wants those points more than he wants to not hit a little goofy guy. It wasn't personal, it was just business. Maybe it was a little personal. Yeah, it was personal. That Destiny Bond spam, that was pretty personal. I told you should use Destiny Bond. Maybe I shouldn't have. If I'd known you were going to use it so effectively against me, I shouldn't have given you all those hints. All those tips. You used them against me. Was it for all the Hound Moon death? It was for the descendants of Hound Moon? He's like, you've killed Hound Moon too many times. I've also killed Hound Moon too many times, but let's forget about that. This is about me hitting you. Ooh, still inside again. I'm pretty sure that's Gen 8, if I'm being honest. This is very chill music to listen to. I'm glad I decided to do this today. I mean, they're all very nice and chill to listen to. Lots of them are lo-fi based. But I'm really lacking this one. Oh yeah, I gotta get on the inside too. That. Or it's gonna just be a lot of pink. This is for the Hound Moon Slaughter. I see what. I don't know if I believe that. You were destined bonding from a pretty good amount of time. I give her longer at least. Yeah, I couldn't just easily kill him. Unless I had the advantage. You dirty little rat. You dirty little rat. Yeah, that looks fine. I'm so tired. Ooh, only half an hour left, I guess. Food for thought, have your cuties been eaten today? Good, good. Have you been sleeping today? Cheese? Oh, you've been eating cheese today. I had some cheese today. for stream? Yashish? Sort of? The answer is sort of. Is that it? Have you been hydrating? Have you been putting water in your mouth? I think there's a blend tool in here somewhere. A smudge pen, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Kind of like a blend tool, right? You smudge stuff. I've kind of been drinking water, I promise. I've kind of been sleeping. I've been sleeping, kind of been drinking water. I've been eating cheese. I love myself some cheese. Oh, if cheese is involved, I'm eating. According to Mr. Levy Moon, he's eating if there's cheese. Is it because your name's Mr. Laffy Moon and the moon's made out of cheese? Is that why you like cheese so much? Is your heart cheese entity? I keep looking back, and I'm like, you're like, sure, why not? Then I'm also like, I keep seeing that you put down for that you put down when I asked you if you were sleeping, and you're like yes. I'm like, oh, you mean like you're kind of sleeping? Every time I look up, I saw and I just kept thinking you were answering again, but it was just the same every time. Then I'm like, oh wait, Lefty Moon hasn't responded. I just keep seeing the same message, and I'm like, oh, that's their answer. That's because you say it so much. Whenever I ask you a question, it's a It's always the answer that you give. So I'm always looking at him like, yeah, that's the answer. He's already answered. I'm like, oh wait, no, that was past Laffy Moon, not current Laffy Moon. That Laffy Moon already, that's not the current answer. Turn off the black. Not bad. Let's actually change the black to light purple. And in the grand scheme of things, that looks pretty good. The picture I'm looking at has like a very light purple. Like this. I haven't been changed the back. Kind of like that. Cheese! I love cheese! Change it to maybe the yellow background we have. I'm not changing the background. I keep going to change the color. Yeah, there we go. Let's like take a look at it like that. Not bad, if I do say so myself. That's actually looking pretty nice. What do you think, Mr. Laughter Moon? This is pretty much the completed project. Meow. I'm gonna have it with a transparent background, but yeah. I'm gonna keep it with a transparent. I'm gonna save it with a transparent background and non-transparent background. If I turn that off, it turns off everything. It turns that off a lot. If I turn that off, that should make the eyes less transparent. If I turn off the body and I just see the stuff I made on the different layers. Well, I'm gonna just do it because I like having different versions of it. But I might just go in real fast with that. I can't really smudge tool it, to be honest. So I'm gonna turn it in this position because that's technically straight on my thing. I just have it turned sideways. Save current sketch. And if I do this, and do save, can I do save current sketch as a copy? And then I'm gonna go ahead and no, I don't want to turn it that. I'm gonna turn it this and whatever. Maybe a bit more on the blue side of the spectrum, if I'm being honest. Look better. Take a bit more pop. Yeah, that would look good. So I'll save it like that too. Save current sketch as copy. Then, yeah, looking pretty good so far. I'm gonna turn it off for a second. The screen, 1 sec. Oh, it turned me off. I meant to turn not that off. I meant to turn that off because I'm gonna go do some stuff. I don't want to show everything off all at once. Okay, let's go here. Put it in here so it saves it all to my thing. Oh, hey, by the way, look at this. I'm gonna put this back in. It didn't change the look of it. I'm changing the rotation, but it's not changing it. Oh well. Let me just unrotate it for a second. Look at this. I was playing Pokemon Pocket today, and look at the cards I unlocked. I got a Regigigas full art, and I got a Gligar full art. Not a Gligar full. I got a Dialga EX. A Dialga EX right here, and a Regigigas full art. Because it's cropped, it's cutting it off. But oh well. I got some good cards. And then in real life, these are the cards I got in real life. Oh. Damn it. Disconnected again. No. Stop it, please. I don't want to go through all that nonsense again. Oh. Let's reset all the cropping. Real fast. Boom. Ta-da! I got these in this morning. I got a card pack delivered, and I got Miraidon and Koraidon. I'm like, ooh, I got both of them. I got 5 packs, so it felt pretty cool to get them in 5 packs. There's some pretty nice cards, and then this was the other one. Now I can show you without it being cropped what Regigigas looks like. It has 3 veggies on it. I was pretty happy to get this. This pack I got by mistake. I was trying to see how much a pack cost to open with my how much timers it would take. I didn't want to spend any, and I accidentally spent Poke Gold, which is like the premium currency, but that you get for leveling up, or you could buy, but you can't. It's hard to get for free. And I actually spent it. And I was upset, and then I got some really nice cards. I'm like, it wasn't that. It's not that bad. I got this. I got this and this. Oh, now turn this off back for 1 second. I need to get back to the old days when the phone would ring and I knew it'd be you. I need to get back to the old days where the phone would ring and I knew it. So import from files. I guess here I can kind of show it. These are how many versions of the ones I made for you are, because I have them in different sizes. So what I did was I took it and I cropped it and then redid the transparency. So I'm like, ugh. So I'd have to. I'm probably gonna. So I just have a few copies of it in different sizes. Or different croppings, you know, because the actual picture itself. Because let's say if I open up the first one, it should be like, kind of like, if I open it up, it's small, you know? It's pretty small. But then if I import the files, save current, well, you know, it felt like you, images. Well, then that just resaved it and moved it up. If I go to like the latest one, as you can see, right, it's actually much closer and cropped. I'm gonna just resave all the sketches, I think. I'm gonna go back, just resave them all. I'm gonna go, this is gonna make the white ground back, and I'm gonna turn it off, and I'm gonna do import. Yeah, let's save. And to be honest, it's kind of like what you gave my character, right? You gave my character Jan's Hens as well. This was the original. Let's import from files, save current sketch. That was when I made it with my phone and I accidentally cut off your hands. Is it saving anymore? I'm just saving them. It's up. Nah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not moving them, I don't think. Yeah, let's just go here. I think it's copying them. I don't need copies. Let's just back. Trash. They should still be down here. Wherever they are. Where are you, Mr. Leffman? All your copies should be here. See, like, when I had it on the phone screen, if I have it like this, you know, it was just really small. So I wanted to, like, zoom in a little bit. Oh, and I saved yours that you made for me because I really liked it. I thought it was very nice. So I have like pretty much this one's lower down and this one's lower down. These match. And these two kind of match these two. Oh, I took forgot about that. I took a quiz about my love persona So apparently I give Black Cat Lover energy. Would you agree, Mr. Laffy Moon? Do I give Black Cat Lover energy? Or is it just too far off? I might be too... I don't know. I might be a bit too of a goofball. Sure. But look what I bought. I adopted this. It's a Poochyena slash Grabombi fusion. I paid $18 for this. I paid 18 bucks for this because I saw it and I'm like, I want it to be mine. I want to own the rights to this. And I'll probably draw it one day. You know? It's like a Hound Moon fusion. They made a bunch of Poochyena fusions with Pokemon. It was a fusion. Forget the artist right off the top. I don't know the artist off the top of my head. It's just new scat shit. There you go. No, it's a fusion. It's a combination. They made a bunch of Poochyena with different Pokemon. But yeah, I guess this is probably where we're gonna call the stream. Thank y'all for showing up. Gonna remove that and keep the music on. We can talk for a little bit. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna file, load presentation. I don't want to save anything. I'll go face to meow for meow. Gonna turn that off. Gonna turn that on. I'm gonna move myself in my chair and we can have a little talk for a little bit. Ta-da! And with a chat in the background. What do you think? This is kind of what I have for it. I have the other... I'm not gonna save this. It's just gonna be something I do. But, I need to fix the chat, I think. Let's try refreshing chat. So try chat. The heck is that in the back? Are you talking about the ghost in my mirror? That's a mirror, and it's a ghost. Look, it's you guys looking back at yourself now. I have my desk with my makeup supplies on it. I have my shelves, my figures. I have my bookshelf. I have my door. I pretty much just took a picture of my bedroom and I drew it, and I traced out all the big features and then did it. No, it's how I take pictures of myself once in a while. So how's Nya? How's Nya doing? Oh, I'm super eepy as well. Very eep. Yeah, I don't know why the emotes don't show up. I don't know why they don't show up. I was thinking a lot of VTubers, they'll have like a just chatting segment, they'll have a background and stuff. I figured, hey, I'll just draw the background that you see when you see from my chair. And funnily enough, my arms lined up very well to like look like they sit on my chair. I want to see what my other ones look like. Not bad. You know, they're similar. Sorry, I just took off I just took off a lot of my clothes. Now I'm just got a tank top on. I just quickly took off my clothes and put them back on. I hope you don't mind. This is my party PNG for the redeems at least. But yeah, Mr. Lefferman, don't forget to DM me about the terms and conditions of your whatchamacallit. The terms and conditions of your commission. Because I'd be very sad and upset if you didn't do it. After all that, you better. I'm gonna cry. Let's look at raid people who we can raid. If you forget, I'll have to remind you. I think I'm gonna go for another art streamer. There's so many people doing art that looks so nice. Ooh, someone's working on the Digimon art and their VTuber. It looks like they're currently working on their VTuber art. You wanna go to that? It looks pretty fun. It's a VTuber doing VTuber art. And it looks like maybe they're on their phone. Because they have a keyboard popped up. Ooh, they're doing... Looks like they're making an outfit for their VTuber. That's pretty cool. Pretty talented, pretty cool, pretty amazing. This is good music. Welcome to Valdea. I'm going to turn it off for a second. Because I feel bad about playing it without having the thing up here to tell you what it was. But I'm just not too tired to put it up right now. Yeah, I think I'll raid them if they let me raid them. Let's get ready to raid. Get ready to rumble. I should put my raid message down in chat. Let's go. It's not Hello Meowlis. It's a Hello Meowlis raid for anybody who wants to hop in. Thank you for showing up, Mr. Laffy Moon, and anyone else who showed up who were watching this in the post. I don't think that's gonna happen, but hey, you never know. And I hope you have a good eepy nap. I'll be eepy napping myself as soon as I can. Let's see if I can fall asleep tonight before 6 a.m. Bye.